Here's how I use Notion to organize my content. When I first started creating content, I used Google Spreadsheets. Yeah, you heard that right. Google Spreadsheets. I noted down the ideas and worked the ideas out in Google Documents. And looking back at that now, it wasn't very efficient. But that's when I came across Notion, which changed my life forever. Notion is easy to access from every device, which makes it easy for you to open wherever you are. So let's get into my workflow. This is the place where I organize all my content, and as you can see, it's divided in different categories. Under my design diary category, I split it into teams, locations, counts, and goals. Under my growth section, I just note down the numbers of my accounts every first of the month. This is just to keep track for myself. And under inspiration and learning, I note down the creators that do something similar like me, or some handy tutorials that I can use when editing. Under music and ideas, I just save some ideas that I have and music that are just potential tracks I could use for the videos I create. So let's get into the dashboard. I hope you guys enjoyed the cinematic segment of this video. Now to make it easier, I'm going to walk you guys through the dashboard so you can also know how the dashboard works if you get your own. I have my script here ready, so I always have the script where I write down everything I need to explain to you guys so I don't actually forget what I'm going to say. So if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my script so I don't miss anything. Okay, so I'm going to start a new project. And honestly, the template that I put out for you guys, I've already streamlined it better with more descriptions of how I use certain topics. So for this, we're going to go with my TikTok template. I call it TikTok, but I only actually create Instagram content, so that's kind of questionable. What's here? So as you can see, what I love about Notion is how easy you can make dashboards. It's actually so easy to create your own dashboards and to actually add the things you need for your own custom needs. So I split my dashboard in 7 different categories: title, status, type, format, and record date, publish date, and notes. As you can see here, video title, status, type, format, record date, publish, and notes. So title, of course, is the title of the video you're creating. Status is, of course, if it's published, blah blah. And type of content is, in this case, the different categories that you can post about. So in my terms, it's going to be, I'm going to go to my most recent videos because that's a bit better so you guys can know. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm going to be uploading soon. But like you can see what I've published already, what the topic of type of content it was, what format is going to be, when I recorded it, and when I published it. And then here I normally write down notes, which is in this case very relevant because I've not really used it that much. So what does creating a new video look like? Let's create a new video. As I said before, the dashboard that I put out for you guys is a bit more streamlined with explanation of how you can use certain things, so make sure you check it out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me a message. So when I create this new template, you have the ability to create your own template in Notion yourself. So this is the template that I use to script my videos and to create them, which works for me best because it's just easy to, yeah, it's just my own creative process. Let's start. The process for me always starts with creating a raw script. So as you can see, raw script is here, and this is basically where I just put the raw outline of my video. When you're starting to create something new, I always start with the rough outline. It always starts from somewhere. Maybe I hear a song, maybe I like, let's just use for example, Keshi's Dream inspired me to create a video. So what would I use, or not even Keshi's Dream, Keshi's like that video, I thought, oh, I really like this song, I need to create a video. So then I put like a raw script here. My progress always starts with a raw script. This is basically where I just write down my thoughts and without thinking about the scenes, the shot list, how it should be, and where I'm recording. I really motivate you guys to actually do this too, because you can already start your idea and already like, oh, I need to have this, this, and this. But it's better you actually write down a very raw concept of your video out so that you can go down later and make, as you can see here, final script, go down, trim it down, and actually see, okay, this is what I need, this is where it should be, this is what music I need to use. So after this, I normally create a shot list. So this is the example of shot list that I create. So the shot, how I learned creating a shot list is basically by Adrian Per. He had a tutorial, which is also in my dashboard, where he shows how he scripts his videos. So as you can see, the first thing I put here is interior house where am I recording? Is it inside or outside? INT is for me is inside, and EXT is outside for me. So in this case, I will dodge what is house, and then I write down what kind of shot it is. So is it a wide shot? Is it a close-up? Is it a middle shot? Is it third angle? Blah blah blah, all those different stuff. Then here I have this little thing that I always put a mic, and then I put it into, I don't know what the words are, but, and then I put Der Monika, which is basically that I know, okay, this is going to be a voiceover, and this is what I need to say in that particular scene. Then I also add like a to-do thing, where I put down all the scenes that I need to shoot. So that's, in this case, Monika opening her eyes, and then I always add a shot reference. This is something that has actually, it's actually a game changer, because I only started doing this quite recently, I think since my clothing video, and honestly, it is a game changer because it allows you to actually visually see what you're going to be shooting, and you don't need to worry about that on the spot, because what I did before is literally I scripted out my videos, but I did not know where and how it was going to look like. And that is when, when I want to actually shoot the video, oh, I don't know how it should look, blah blah. So adding like a shot, how you want the shot to look like, a shot reference, that's how I call it. It saves up so much time. So as you can see here, this is from one of the videos that I found on Pinterest. It's basically me just opening my eyes. So I know, okay, Monika opening eyes, shot reference, okay, this is how it should be. Because opening your eyes could be so many different angles. It could be from side view, could be from above, could be from down, could be from anywhere. So adding shot references is something I advise you guys to do too if you're into creating short films. I am not a filmmaker, so please, I'm just giving you guys advice based on how I experience it, and adding a shot reference is something that actually changed the game for me. Or what other people do is they actually script out the scene or draw the scene out. I don't want to be drawing everything constantly, but working with a shot reference, guys, is actually really a game changer. Okay, so let's go through songs. The songs that I put here, I use Epidemic Sounds. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I use Epidemic Sounds. So if I have a non-copyright song that I want to use from Epidemic's library, I put the link here to the song that I need to use. Then next, what I also add is like a copyright song, which is basically a song that's copyrighted. What I have to say about this is that how I normally start is I have a raw script, then I go and pick out a music track that fits the video, and then I go along with the final script, because there's nothing worse than recording everything and then you have to look for the right piece of music. You can save yourself so much time by already looking for that music that you need for the video, by just already finding the song you want to use for your video before you're going out to shoot. It's just easier. Then inspiration, this is what I added recently. It's basically, maybe I saw a clip or something that inspired me to create that video. I always put it here so I can always reference and see it. Please, I said reference, I did not say copy. Please don't copy people. And even if you copy anyone, actually no, don't copy. Even if you reference someone, I always like to put the creators there, because nothing is new. And honestly, when you're looking for inspiration, don't copy the person. Reference it, but don't copy. Make sure it's your own style. So that's what I want to disclaim, so that people don't come at me for saying that I said you should copy. I did not say copy, I said reference. Okay. So then I have an edit list, where I put, and basically where I go through everything that I need to do when editing. So big bold headers, which is not needed anymore because I don't really use that anymore. But clean up audio, like when you're recording, is there any noise that you need to remove? Sound design, which is so important when you're creating short films. Sound effects, caption, transitions, b-roll footage check, and then the final check. One thing in filmmaking, or that I have noticed that's works really well with creating videos, is adding sound effects. So sound design is so important because it gives your videos a bit more depth. It gives your videos just depth in general. Like, are you outside? What noises are you hearing? So what really helped me, that's actually a whole different video part. Let me know if you would like to see a sound design video. I am not the best. I'm still learning and practicing each day. So if you're interested in seeing a sound design video, let me know, because that's a whole different topic on its own. So the final check is something I do want to get back at. This is my process, my creative process, and that is when I do a final check, I always watch the video by myself, then I go back the next day to watch the video again, and then I actually go back again the next day or the same day to let someone else check the video. So in this case, it's going to be my sisters or my mom. And what I noticed is that sometimes as a creative, you have such a good idea in your head, and to yourself it looks really good, and it makes sense to you, but when you go put it out or show someone else, they're kind of lost. And allowing myself to have like a third party to like give me feedback on my video has really helped me to like, oh, I need to make tweaks in this, or this doesn't make sense, and they also give me ideas that I could even do instead of what I created. So having a third party to always check your videos is also really good. It also helped me, and I think it will also help you. I feel like I'm yapping so much in these type of videos because I really want to help you guys. Okay, but yeah, that's basically for my TikTok dashboard, or let's just say short film dashboard that I use. And as you can see, I have a lot of videos that I put out. It's a lot I've been putting out, and I hope you guys will enjoy the dashboard. I'm also going to show you another thing that I normally do, and that is my visual content calendar. This is something that I create in XD, Adobe XD. So maybe that's just I'm just a control freak, maybe that's it. But I love seeing the thumbnail that I created and how my feed is going to look like when I post something. So that's very important for me, that everything looks very curated, it looks clean, and that it makes sense, and that everything doesn't look too clumped, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go through my visual content calendar to just show you guys how it looks like for me. Okay, so when I go into my dashboard, as you can see my entire feed from the beginning of the year up till now. What it allows me to do is with a visual calendar, you can just see what the thumbnail is going to look like in the rest of your feed, and that's what I really love. I started doing this like 2 years ago, and it just allows me to like have a clean Instagram feed. I just like a clean feed that makes sense. So as you can see, in the beginning of the year, my content was very different, a lot of fonts, a lot of typography, and then here too. And then when you go to June, July, August, you can see that it's also a bit less text. And then now this from the current feed that I have is also a lot of like just visuals. I'm going for a more cleaner look, not too much text, just imagery, and sometimes text here and there. But yeah, I think at least this is just a personal thing that I added to my creative process. It's like showcasing like how the feed is going to look like for yourself allows you to see if the feed is going to look good. Also, this is my personal preference. Maybe you don't enjoy using that, but for me it really works to just see visual content. Maybe it's because I'm a creative, I just like seeing a clean feed. And although I have to say I spend too much time worrying about like one tiny maybe text thing that needs to move more to the left or the right, I feel like it's nice. It's a nice way of seeing how my video is going to turn out and how my feed looks like. Thumbnails are still important. That's something I've learned. And the first visual that you want someone to see has to be good. And putting that in the feed is good to see. I have talked way enough. Thank you guys for watching this new video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're interested in getting my exact same dashboard, make sure to check my description and also check the comments. I'll also put a link to it there. And then let me know if you're going to actually get it. Send me pictures, send me messages. I would love to see how your dashboard would look like. And then also don't forget to follow me on my socials, Instagram at it's Monica Osagi, and TikTok the exact same. Make sure you check my socials in my description. I feel like a sellout the way I said that, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Actually, you know, I'm actually gonna keep it real because I love personality and I love being authentic on my own type of videos. But guys, I told myself I was going to finish recording 2:30. I started at like, let's say 12 p.m. I started recording this video. It's currently almost 6 p.m. 6 hours of recording, a full-time job. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And putting a little bit of extra effort in creating my videos is what I really love. And although it takes up a lot of energy, I really love creating these type of videos, and I can't wait to edit this video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support you guys have given me. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.